Yo, what's up? It's LV. Learn something. Hey, welcome back. This is the 5th pillar of self-esteem, the practice of living purposefully. Let's start this off a little differently. It's a feather in the sky, right? It's a feather. It's floating around, and you're like, wow, it's a feather. Wow, it's just dancing, you know, the beauty. And a gust of wind blows, and then go like, ooh, it does this little thing, it does this little dance, and it keeps flowing. Where does that feather land? We don't know, because there's no purpose in that. It's just a beautiful accident. That brings me to living purposely. Are you that feather? You know, as beautiful as you are, as cute as you are you that feather? Are you just floating around, smiling through life, you know, no purpose? It's not necessarily living in the moment because you're just going from place to place. And as I said in other videos, if you're a monk, that's okay. But even that is its own purpose. Your purpose is to be more connected to nature. Your purpose is to engage in meditation, become deeply centered, deeply grounded. Now, if your purpose is to be the feather, is to land anywhere, then that's okay. But if you see yourself as a drifter floating along and things just happen to you and you're on this emotional roller coaster like, fuck is bad, fuck is okay, fuck is bad. If you're on that emotional roller coaster and you're not choosing to actually get off of that and just drift through and be okay, and you're just drifting through and you're not okay, then that's the issue. You may be suffering from living an unpurposeful life. And that doesn't mean that you're not dissatisfied, that you don't go through challenges. Knowing exactly where you want to go and knowing exactly where you want to be, having a purpose, knowing where you want to drive, doesn't mean that you're not going to encounter obstacles. You will encounter obstacles. It will be hard. You will lose your direction sometimes. But having an idea of where you want to be will help you to stay focused. Now let's go into a few things to understand. First, productivity and purpose. Purpose is giving. Purpose is the idea of what do you have inside of you that you're going to spill into the world, that you're going to offer to another person, regardless of payment. Also, working on translating your thoughts into reality. Those things that you think about, those dreams, aspirations, goals, needs, wants, what do you do to turn those things into reality? Second thing to understand, goal achievement, self-mastery, and acquiring skills. Are you going after these things? What I believe is one of the purposes of your life is to acquire new skills and achieve new things, experience new things. What are you doing towards that? What goals are you setting? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to travel? Who do you want to see? Who do you want to meet? What do you want to build? What do you want to leave? Not necessarily a legacy. I'm not talking about legacy, because legacy can be bullshit, because it's not about what you leave. It's about what you can create now that you're alive. What can you do now that you have the breath in your body? What can you do now to change the people around you? What can you do now to pour into other people? What can you do now to change? What can you do? Because once it's all gone, the ripple effects are going to be the ripple effects. It's not your job to preserve your reputation. It's your job to preserve your character, to be the person that you have to be in order to make the change that you have to in life. Next thing, self-efficacy and purpose, how they relate. As I said in the first video, self-efficacy is the confidence in your ability to cope with life's challenges, your ability to trust your own mind to come up with a decision, having an intuition, rationalizing, being real with yourself, understanding what is and what isn't. And that entails eliminating vagueness. Like, things shouldn't be vague to you. Like, you shouldn't go like, I want to have more money. That's a lack of understanding what do you really want. Being clear with yourself, living consciously. You don't want more money. How much money do you want? You want X amount of dollars. Like, I don't want to have a great relationship. Like, what do you want out of that relationship? You want to go to more places? You want to spend more time with each other? Like, what exactly do you want? Eliminate this vagueness, because if you want to live a purposeful life, if you want to live a life with direction, then you have to have a clear idea of what you need to know, what you need to deal with in order to get to where you want to be. And another thing is understanding knowledge acquirement. Achievements don't prove your worth, but the process of achieving makes you more effective in your competence level so you can go after what you need to go after. So just to put it in layman's, the process is what you need to care about. The day-to-day activities, the rituals that you do every single day is what you need to care about. The process of achievement is the actual goal. And I hope you guys can understand the nuance between living a purposeful life and living in the moment. Because knowing where you want to go, but ultimately not being so focused on that and being focused on the picture that you have right in front of you. Because you can't get there if you're focusing on there. You have to get there from making the little steps every single day. And once you can focus on that, then you can get to losing the 100 pounds. Then you can be more strategic and see where you're going by monitoring your process and seeing where you're at from month to month. But you can't just go, I want to do that little thing all the way up there. I want to be an astronaut. And then you don't work at it. You know, you get so enveloped, you get so engulfed by this, the idea, the passion of the idea that I want to get there, that you don't do what's necessary right here. All right, now how does this relate to self-esteem? It's the idea of trusting who you are, being congruent with your values, your purpose, so you can get to where you're going without being big and having these weird notions about, I want to be there, I want to have more money, I want to lose weight, and not just thinking that you're just going to appear there. You have to make the small steps every single day to live a purposeful life. And with that being said, like my video, share my video, and comment below. And until next time, learn something.